Hello, my homies, and welcome back to another episode of the Please Do Tell podcast. I'm your homegirl, Ronnika, and I am here.
No, I'm ready. Come on now.
Ready. Hello, Jeffrey.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good at you.
Man, actually, I am cold, like bone chilling cold. Yeah.
I thought you were over whatever cooties you had last week.
No, it's not the cooties this week. It's cold outside. I heard about the snowstorm on the national news that you guys got. Well, we're getting the cold air today, as in it's supposed to get down like single digits. Yeah, single digits. I was talking down in Florida. It's supposed to be like 31 degrees tonight
Really?
in Orlando. Yeah, so it's a bone chill coming
It
across
is.
America. Okay,
Yeah,
now. All right.
yeah, it's like the emoji. I
Yeah.
think it's the emoji. Yeah. Isn't it emoji? Yeah. Like Old Man Winter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You should show the cartoon. That's how I remember the cartoon with the blowing wind.
Why? This is how we're starting, you all. So, welcome back. And to our new homies, welcome.
It is a great day.
It is a great day. It's a great season. Because what season are we, Jeffrey and I, are officially in is
Birthday season.
birthday season.
It is fun.
It is right there. It's the next exit. It is right there.
Look, I get excited because I know that a snowstorm is near around my birthday. So it's I'm a snow person. Well, for our listeners, I'm a snow person. I really, really, really like the snow. Driving in it, not so much. But
Mm-mm.
yeah, it's beautiful to see it. It's coming down. It's peaceful.
It's
Yeah, it's
true.
refreshing in the air. You
Yes.
go outside and you can breathe. It's clean. So yeah, I really like the snow.
It really, when it's snow on the ground, it seems lighter than what it is outside. The snow brings light.
Yeah.
So, but we also had a snow day today. So I'm very, very grateful for snow
How much
today.
snow did y'all get?
They said in some parts it was like 13, 14 inches. I'm going to say with the drift and everything, I got at least a foot in the backyard.
Wow. Wow.
Got a little excited here.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
12 inches of
Yeah.
snow. Y'all didn't have any yesterday morning.
No, yesterday morning when I went to the radio station for that interview, it was just a light drizzle. So it started to turn to a wintry mix around maybe 9 a.m.
AM? Wow. Then by 9 p.m.
No, no, no. I can't tell you the last time. Well, maybe it's been a couple years now, and that was on highway driving, but through town, whiteout. Like for a minute, I didn't even know if I was on the road. That's how bad that drift was. I said, "Oh, okay, so I'm gonna just hazard it out, and then hopefully I don't hit a building." I mean, I know my routes pretty well, but still, it was scary.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, I ain't going nowhere tomorrow, and probably not the next day." I had a whole hair appointment today. Did I go? No.
I was talking to my aunt. She said she had a doctor's appointment. She canceled. Yeah.
See,
It was now it's crazy. If you're not from or never lived in like inclement where you can have inclement weather like snowstorms, you really come in that night before and say, "Yeah, I'm not going out anywhere tomorrow."
at all.
Hey, it's already in your head. Like if
Hmm.
you're going in Wednesday night, I may get out Friday. But if
Yes,
you do that,
May.
you have to wait another day because then people have to plow out.
Yes.
Plows have actually pushed the snow on top of your car.
Woo!
Yeah, it can get real crazy. So now
It
you
will block you in your driveway. You're not able to leave. That's why we always tell the person that's coming to either snow blow or plow you out, it's like, hey, come after the snow plow has been through here.
Yeah, I remember in undergrad, I had my old school car, and then we had a snowstorm. I was like, oh, I know I'm not gonna drive it for a few.
Mhm.
My car was stranded, stuck in the parking lot for like 10, 12 days because they pushed all the snow in the back. So it actually had kind of like it was. You could see the mirror, but you couldn't see nothing. You could see the mirror.
Sheesh. But welcome to Michigan.
Yeah, yeah,
That's where we're from. That's what we know.
yeah.
I know when I was living in North Carolina, it's funny because they'll say, "Oh, hurricane." I was like, first of all, we are in the center. Durham, Raleigh is not. It's inland, so it's not on the coast. So you're more than likely you're probably only gonna get some rain.
Tropical
But
storm.
yeah, that's it. That's it. But I was living in, when I was living in North Carolina. I feel like it was this first time. First time, yeah, because I've lived there twice, just like I've lived in Texas twice. Um,
Okay, now.
uh,
And well, you believe in double backing, huh?
I do, I do. What?
Mm.
We're gonna try this again. We're gonna try this again. Um, the one time that I went to Vegas was the time that Raleigh had a tornado that tore up downtown.
Wow,
I had people calling me like, "Hey, where are you at? Are you okay?" I was like, "Oh, I'm in Vegas. What are you talking about?"
wow.
So I thank goodness I was able to dodge because I had a friend that was actually driving through it, like driving to the mall. So
They
yeah,
caused a tropical storm and a tornado.
a damn tornado. So
Mm,
mm-hmm.
yeah.
All right, so let's get into the swing of things because it
Uh-oh. I don't even know what that was.
wasn't it
Hopefully
wasn't
I could catch
it wasn't.
your jingles.
I didn't have it. I think I was merging NFL and NBA together, and it just didn't
Oh,
work. It's okay.
yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right. Just don't stone me. Just it's okay. But Jeffrey and I have back to back birthdays, so we want to just really talk about briefly.
What do you mean back to back birthday?
So our birthdays are a week apart. We're
Oh, okay.
literally the
You're
same age.
senior.
Okay, thank you for clearing it up for the homies.
Jeez, jeez.
Thank you.
Is it 1 and 2 or is it 1 and 8?
Or is it 6 and 7? I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I don't know. No, we are a week apart. So for what 6 days we are the same age. Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Correctamundo.
Yes. So
Yeah.
we are officially in this season where we will be turning a year older, and it's a little different. It's a little different every year, but does it feel different this year than it did last year, or how
Well,
you feeling?
I'm gonna shout mine out. Mine is 125 January 25th. She don't have to tell you hers, but mine is the 25th of January. So if you want to give me some shout outs or cash apps or any of the above, I am definitely into um the season of receiving.
Okay, well, amen. Uh,
But your question, you said, do it feel different? I think that you have so many more responsibilities that you just kind
hmm
of like it's just a part of. It's like, damn, it's another responsibility. It's something you got to put together. That's why I kind of felt like post 35. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
Like, yeah, this is like, man, it's almost a production
yeah.
because now your friends who you like, your genuine friends, they want to celebrate with you. So
Oh,
if you
yes.
don't celebrate it with them, now they make you feel bad about it. I was like, oh my god, like I don't want it. And then all of a sudden you remember it's your birthday. What do you mean you don't want it? Then I have this thing where the worst day of the year to me is the day after my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
That's something I've always said. And I know people are like, what? What do you mean? It's like everybody cares about you on your birthday, and then the next day you don't even get a text message.
Mhm.
It's the ultimate, downer. So if you really play with that emotion, whew, it can really
Yeah.
hurt. Yeah. But it's still my birthday. So I still will. It's still the season of receiving. So come on now. I need to receive a blessing. Come on. Come on.
Got to get the patty shoulders or Tina because
True.
I left a good job in the city. I wondered if like your birthday changes for you because it definitely changed for me. I'm born the day after my grandmother, my dad's mom, I was her pride and joy. That was my nickname. Pride. No, I was joy. Yeah, pride and joy. I was pride and
Wow.
joy. Um,
Pride and
so
joy name is
yeah,
good.
pride and joy. Pride and joy and sweetie face was her nicknames for me and my sister. So, ever since she's been gone, it's just like I always have this reminder of my dad forgot my birthday for all these years after her passing because he was trying to forget everything that was attached to my grandmother. So that means sometimes forgetting my birthday. So yeah, it was like having to call my siblings like, can you call dad and tell him to wish me a happy birthday?
Because it's a trigger for him.
Yeah, yeah. So and I know when I finally spoke up and said once I put the clues together, I said, wait a minute. So you have I'm in the house, I'm looking at the big calendar that's on the wall. He would put all of his important appointments, birthdays, everything is on this calendar. So I'm walking by the calendar and I look and I said, oh, you have a doctor's appointment on the 18th? He was like, yeah, of this month, of January. Yeah. My birthday? He said, oh, shit. Okay, that was his favorite. Um, I said, have you forgotten like everything that's attached to Granny? Because how do you forget that it's my birthday? You know, you've made a doctor's appointment, but you don't realize it's my birthday. And he said, I've honestly forgotten everything that's attached to her birthday, the date that she died, everything. So my birthdays were a little different for a long time, and it's definitely different when you don't have that phone call or that text message or that card that comes in the mail. It's definitely different, but and it's I can definitely identify with what Jeffrey was saying with your friends want to celebrate more than you do. But I think for me, it's sometimes, especially since I've been back in Michigan, it's really hard to try to plan a trip because that thing could be canceled. We could have a snowstorm.
Yeah, but that's BS, and I'm gonna call us out because we both says the same thing. But no, I've seen us stranded um, with some of those same people at
Ah,
some
yeah,
random times and some random storms. So
that's true.
it's no excuses, no excuses.
That's
I
true.
did want to. I did want to circle back since everybody. Now, have you noticed? Sidebar. Have you noticed that everybody have these little slogans now? Land the plane, circle back. I'll be like, here we go again, and it didn't came into normal talk now because you can go live, so that's normal talk now. Anyway, anyway, sidebar. But you said that you didn't get the cards and the messages for your birthdays like growing up. Did you receive those things as you got older, or and I'll let you answer that, and then just pushing on a little further, is that kind of like a requirement in dating?
Ooh, look at here. It's like Chuck Williams. We'll see you in two and two. Be right back. I'm just saying, if you know, you
Love
know.
it. I got a 2 and 2 for you. You got me. You got me.
That was for the culture.
Yes, yes.
Especially if you're a millennial, you remember. You
Right,
remember.
right, right.
I'm talking about cards growing up. Like I'm saying, like once my dad died, I no longer, get the text messages, the phone calls, or the cards. Is that a requirement for dating? No. I'm going to tell you why. I just had a perfect example this week of someone listening when I, just in conversation, when I voice what I love, my joys, is, and my mom can, where's my camera? My mom can definitely call me out on this. It's very hard to shop for me. It is. It's very hard. But, or if you're not a good listener. So, I mean, sometimes with my mom, I don't tell her what I want or what I need because thank God for her mom, she will buy in abundance. I'm just like,
In abundance.
okay, one bra and then it turns into 10 bras. And I appreciate it. I do because, you know, I will go through some bras. But as far as like dating, if I tell you that, oh, I love nail polish and you know the brands or whatever, and then you show up with that brand of nail polish, I don't care if I already had the color, but you were freaking listening. I love it. So I love gestures like that when it comes to what, well, yeah, I don't have to have like all the, I can have the cards and stuff. That's really cute. Sure. Because I'm definitely going to keep them. I'm an archivist. But if you're listening, it's like, oh my goodness, she really loves Essie nail polish. I know that I just saw a commercial now that I've talked to her, and now I'm going to see Essie commercials rolling through. There's a new collection coming out. I'm going to get her some nail polish. You sure? Be like, what? We're married now. So
We're married now. Mm.
I said I was married now. I said I was married now.
All
So
right,
yeah.
that was my follow up.
Well, thank you, thank you, and I hope that I landed the plane.
Here we go.
All right. So we're gonna go into story time. I feel like we've already been there, but let's go. Because hello, we are a storytelling podcast, so you know we just full of stories.
Come on now, that's all we got.
Hello.
That's all you got. It's some stories. Come on now. You know you could have you'll be sitting up for 4 or 5 hours and just stories just going back and forth.
Stories. Just
So
I have your story, and I. What did you say? You told me before. Oh my gosh, it was an office quote. I take your story and I raise you a story or
yeah,
tragedy or something like that. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I hear your story and I raise your story.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
That's the one.
Yeah.
That's it. I have to go and find that episode so I can really, really.
It's the Michael Scott Paper Company.
Oh my gosh.
It's crazy, I know it, but look, sidebar. So
Ready.
this back in 2000 and I want to say 2009.
Okay.
Office had been out, but I was late to the show. So I had just moved back to Michigan and I didn't want to, kind of like post college. So you're like, I don't want to pay for internet.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't want to pay for internet. If you
Mhm.
know, you know. So the people next door had internet. So I had my laptop and the laptop it could pick up the Wi-Fi next door, but I would have to tilt sideways and watch it like on the floor. You watch 7 seasons of it. Like that.
What a gangster lean.
With a gangster lean. So yeah, I know it. It's Michael Scott Paper Company. I was not, in the words of Martin, I was not paying the 5 for that for that Wi-Fi. No way.
Word.
Not at all.
Oh, why are we like this?
Look, my friends would come over, we playing the game. You know, everybody want to play online. Mm-mm, not in my house. I can't pick up from your PlayStation to her Wi-Fi that's next door.
It's giving Sega Genesis.
No, this was when PS3
No,
hit the scene.
no, no, because you didn't need no Wi-Fi for Sega
Oh,
Genesis. That's why I said it's giving
yeah,
Sega Genesis.
that's true. Look, I have to look down.
Yeah, but it's giving Duck Run Nintendo. That's what it's giving.
That was crazy. Yeah. So I got
Oh
kicked in the
man.
office because of that.
Oh my goodness. I
Crazy.
want to bring up with this story time a current event.
Okay.
And I don't think we ever
Go ahead and
really
explain.
I know, I don't think we ever really talk about current events on the podcast. I know we do in our late night show. If you know, you know. Um but current event that kind of triggered me that I'll probably talk more about in our late night show is the whole viral moment with Drewski talking about kind of imitating art imitating life with the mega churches. I mean, down to the outfits. But I found myself even being triggered because I'm a girl that loves color, and for a long time, you weren't able to wear red nail polish to church, or really, period. And
Church.
yes, some churches,
Yeah, some churches.
some
Look, I'm
churches.
Baptist.
Ah!
Yeah, they may smoke a cigarette on the church parking lot after church. Like, come on now. So I don't know nothing about the way I was raised. They were wearing red lipstick to church. But anyway, I'll let you go get back onto it.
Since we're speaking of church, I'm going to lean in and say that there was this little I called it an alley because it was like a little duck off in between the church and the I guess they call it an investment center. Their banquet hall that was attached to the church that was built on since I had become a member and we got older. That was part of the build. That's where the building fund went, right? Okay,
Correct.
but I
Part of
do right. A part of it went to us building on, right? But I can remember those deacons, that little area tucked away in between the church and that banquet hall. That's where they would smoke. And as a little girl, I was like, no one has told me that it's not in the Bible, but are they supposed to be smoking on church grounds? So I would ask like all these questions as a little kid, but or sometimes I wouldn't ask, I would just observe. So when you said that, when you said I'm Baptist, I'm usually gonna smoke on church because I am too. I mean, that's what I grew up seeing. It was just when you have a family of Kojic and all that, you will dabble over into the church,
it was a little
you
tight.
know, it was. So, the red nail polish was just not accepted. So that's what I felt when I was watching Drewski's viral video. Is that I was triggered a little bit because it took me back to childhood. Like a lot of stuff hasn't changed, and I'm seeing people say, "Oh, the people that are really upset are the people that are actually doing the things," but I don't see anybody in my newsfeed upset. So we must all really be homies. But I don't know if you've seen it, but I just wanted to put that out there. That I mean, that's what triggered me for my story time was that I saw those videos. I hear the comments. I hear what some leaders have to say, and I'm just like, I just do not try to throw me in anybody's hell for wearing color.
Colored nail polish.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a scholar when it comes to the Bible, nothing like that. So I did get a chance to see like maybe 20 seconds of it.
Okay.
Drewski. Cause once I saw it, I was like, that's Drewski. And the crazy part, if you've never watched him, then Okay, you're appalled.
Yeah. Yes.
Understand that's your reaction
Yeah,
because
yeah,
the first
yeah.
time I saw him do whatever the first thing I saw him do, and it could be anything because I've watched Drewski.
Yeah.
Uh, he's over the top, okay? Like he is. And so he basically took what he's been a part of and he shined the light even brighter on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
It is.
But like you said, it was art imitating life. And people are like, oh, that's blasphemy. Well, let him be judged upon it at the pearly gates. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't you worry about it, you know, unless it's underneath your skin. You know what I mean? So again, like you said, people use it. Those were the ones that were the people that's doing the
Mhm.
portraying. So, but that everybody wants a little veil. No pun intended.
Oh,
Oh, look, is it a hurricane over there too?
everything and it said do something in real time. Oh my, that was in real time. That would have been real bad. Thought I had cleared that, but here we are. Thank you for.
Okay, leopard phone.
Uh, oh my gosh.
But yeah, it's I'm telling you, but Drewski's next level. He's funny. He's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
He's funny.
Yes, he is.
But people, this is giving an opportunity for us, as in the human race, to see Gen Z.
Yeah.
This is the
Yeah.
first portrayal of
Yeah.
Gen Z of church.
Mm-hmm.
And it's even more salacious than we thought. You know what I mean? So yeah, it is what it is. This is their perspective, and he's a part of their generation. So
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to weave that in there. Just wanted
yeah,
to
that was a good
give a
storytelling.
little. Okay. All right. So where we about to go at the playground.
you know,
Playground.
oh yeah, teen. I think it was 1990.
I
Wow,
think
that's
so,
crazy.
or somewhere in there.
Yeah, I'm going back and listen to it. I'm gonna be ready next week. I mean,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
now you know
I'm
that's
giving
right.
receipts. I'm giving receipts.
Look, it's my birthday month. I do
Mm-hmm.
whatever I want. I do whatever I
It's your
want.
birthday. It's your birthday. Okay,
Mm-mm-mm.
we're gonna go back and forth down memory lane. I know Jeffrey had talked about it before about birthday parties or lack thereof, but we're gonna get into it. Childhood birthdays that shaped how you receive love.
I'll go. uh, I would say, and again, because we talked about this, I don't really have birthdays, but or birthday parties, but
I mean, we got other prompts too. A birthday where
no,
expectations
no,
didn't
you're
match.
good. No, you good, you good. I'm just, I'm trying to set it up so I can land this plane. I've been researching. No. But no, where it actually was a kid lesson where it became a lifelong love lesson is at the age of 18. I'll never forget on my 18th birthday, I got some ties, but I had requested like real ties. I was tired of the snap-ons underneath. I had a single mom, so she was just snapping them on, talking about you. Nobody noticed. Damn it, I do. They don't notice, but they study pulling at my shirt. Come on, mama. Wasn't right. So real love was shown. Real love was shown. My stepdad, actually, at the time, he came in. I got these ties. He was, oh, you know how to tie a tie? I said no. he actually showed me twice. And after the second time, to this day, I know how to tie a tie.
Really?
That's how I learned how to tie a tie. On my 18th birthday, and most places where I work with like youth, specifically young men, it's like a requirement. I teach
Yeah.
them everyone you got to tie a tie. So
Yeah.
that's where I got it from when I was 18.
Wow.
So
Never knew that.
I had to land the plane. I told you I was setting it
Okay.
up good.
That
I was
was
setting it up good.
great.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
18 years old, first time I learned, because I was tired of them snapping off at my shirt and all that. Quit doing this.
Mhm.
And my cousin and I, uh, he would seem like to me he didn't mind putting them on. I was like, I'm not looking like a fool with,
Mm.
Or I remember like being 14, 15, 16 in the church and going before church and asking my pastor to do it. And my grandma prompted me to do it. And she was like, well, if you want something in life, you have to go and ask. And when you like 14 years old to go ask your pastor before church starts, it is big, you know. So
Mhm.
I would go and ask him, and he was, oh yeah. And then all of a sudden we started watching a little football and stuff together. That's how it built the relationship. So and that's just from ties. So it could be one thing and it leads to another. Yeah.
Whoa.
So that was two love stories of
Yeah.
male leadership. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm here for it.
yeah.
You provided two stories and I still couldn't come up with one for myself.
And you wanted to change the prompt. I was told you I was ready.
He's ready this week.
I was ready. I was ready.
He's ready.
It's the
Um,
birthday.
it's your birthday. So let's see. The other prompts are when birthdays stopped being about gifts and became about peace, and a birthday where expectations didn't match reality. I have one. I can say that my brother and my sister have summer and fall birthdays.
Okay.
So that's getting ready to go back to school or you're already in school, all of that. So they also have later birthdays if you think about with the school year. If they graduate, they graduated at 17, I graduated at 18 because of how my birthday falls. So I turned 16. Growing up, I see that okay, my brother had a car at 16. My sister had a car at 16. Like by their 16th birthday, they had their license, they were driving. It was great. My 16th birthday comes around. My dad decides to be retired, want to travel, and said that it's going to take a little minute for him to find me a car.
You know what that means? That's cold black father. You ain't getting one right now. I think it's gonna take me a little time to go right.
Yes. When I tell you, shame. So just think. So when my siblings were going through school, they had driver's ed in school, which I think the second to last class to have driver's ed at my school, so I didn't have to go through a third party for driving lessons or anything like that. So I just knew because my dad was dropping me off on time. I was like, he gonna pick me up from this level 2 with a car. Like it's gonna be mine. So the months just kept going by, and then I finally got my license in the summer of the summer after turning 16, and I'm still without a car. So I just thought like, oh, would this have been different if I was like born 4 years prior, like before before he retired, like what was it? So for a birthday where expectations did not match reality, I was really expecting that car to be in the driveway with a little bow. And
Oh,
and here's the thing, and this is why I love my dad because clearly he knew how to keep me busy. He said, "Oh, well, yeah, just go out there and just when you're out, just go go and look for a car. Like at this time we have internet, so I'm able to pull it up and like, ooh, I think I want this Pontiac Grand Am. It's red. He was like, red gonna drive up my insurance. How about I was never on the insurance? So it's just I can go on and on and on and on and on. But to keep me busy, he was telling me to look for my own car when he already had it in mind when he was gonna get me. So shout out to my Smiley Mobile. If you know, you know. I was riding the city down in the Smiley Mobile.
Wasn't it like burgundy?
No, that was my Cutlass. My Smiley Mobile was a rose color, so I've always been in the red family.
Bye.
No, okay.
It wasn't my car. I said red. You said no. That was the Cutlass. This one was a rose color. Roses are red. Violets are blue. What are we?
It was carnation.
Bye. Yeah, bye. Bye, y'all.
I told you I love color. You know what that should to be exact.
I forgot you do the nail polish. Never mind.
Thank you.
Seen black. I seen just clean black right then when you said no. It wasn't red. It was rose.
I'm trying to paint the visual for my homies. Thank you. They'll probably think I just talked. I just talked about a red Grand Am. A red. It was cherry red. No, it was fire engine red. There's a difference. There's a difference.
On God.
Okay, and moving on.
But I do remember the smiley license plate on the front.
Yes.
So that's how when you said, no matter what color it was, it was a smiley face.
It was on the front. Yeah. And it smirked. Yeah. It didn't smile. It was like, like, beak it out of my way. Shout out to that.
You were like one of the youngest ones with a car.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I remember because I'm older, so I was a year older, so I was a senior, still without a car, and she out here talking about I need one at 16. So y'all know, look, I'm over here with the shady eyes for real through this story, because I know her, y'all, and I'm thinking like, well, my mom and them was still dropping me off, or I was still walking to school in the snow, but that's neither here nor there. Next subject. All right, here we go. Please do tell.
Hey, and I'm going to justify why my dad said these kids must have a car. He was sick. Everybody was in multiple extracurricular activities, and being in a small town and being 4 to 5 miles away from the high school, ain't nobody finna be running back and forth.
It made sense. For where y'all live to be in proximity to the school. It made sense. But that just let us know as kids. Now we about to ride with you. Because you in between. We know our house in between. Because you live so far out. Oh, our house is over there.
And then when you grow up and you work with kids, and then they're like, oh, I live all the way out there in it's a neighborhood called Ben Heights. I live out there in Ben Heights. I was like, oh my gosh, I can identify. I know what it's like to live out there and not have a ride.
Ain't
nobody want to take you home. I'm like, 4 miles? They said it's too much. We ain't got the extra 10 to 15 minutes to take you home. We ain't got it.
I always thought that people could like be a good Samaritan and take somebody home. But one time I heard somebody say, well, who gonna take me home? When my aunt said, well, who gonna take me home, damn it? And I was like, man, she got a point. Yeah, I'll never get that. I was like, she got a point, man.
I'm not doing this with you tonight. I'm not doing it. Nope. Now who gonna take me home? Oh my goodness.
If I'm dropping him off, then who gonna take me home? So
I just looked over at Cooper when I say all paws are in there. all knocked out. I just see that little paw just twitching. He must be dreaming about something. But yes,
Running.
just I'm and I was running. And I was
Oh, he running. Don't make it so dramatic. He is not safe in the city. You better get over there because he could be having a seizure. You know, it's true. I remember the first time my dog did that. I was like, even still to this day, sometimes I'll wake her up. Like, oh,
yeah. When I hear the little woof, woof, and then the little pause, I was like, okay, what are you dreaming about? But let me wake you up.
or
Yeah.
you begging me to help you out of this thing.
There's a wolf chasing her. It's a wolf chasing her.
Right,
Oh.
right. And they're about to have a massive heart attack in his sleep. And you over there talking about, look, ooh, look at him. No. Help me.
We are coming unhinged. What is happening? Okay. All righty. Let's go.
Still at the playground.
No, we're not. We have left. Recess is over. It's over. Miss Gorman's hand has went up. It is over.
Miss Randall.
Miss Randall, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
You know, Miss Gorman didn't go outside. You know, she just where she had allergies and stuff all the time. Yeah, shout out to Miss Gorman. She may listen to us. She's still with us, yeah. But she was like, I'm not going out there because of my asthma.
Oh, yeah. But again, I am the best mathematician at work. Shout out to mental math in that class.
Yeah.
I can do it in my sleep. Take that. So now we're going to move into the culture check because we have left the recess. We have left recess.
Man, I feel like one of them kids after recess sweating and
You're tired. You're like, ooh, I need a nap. Kindergarten, I need a nap.
You hope that somebody's is not too mature because somebody's gonna be funky after recess. You hope somebody don't have hair under their arm that early and they young. You know what I'm saying? Because if so, it could be a bad. I've seen kids go from being a cool kid to nobody want to mess with them.
London. Oh my.
Anyway, okay, all right.
All righty then. Okay, we are aging in public but growing in private. So we're going to talk about briefly getting older while everything feels loud. I'm going back and reading them like, goodness, what were we thinking? Watching younger generations navigate things you've already lived through, which we kind of touched on that a little bit, but we can dive a little bit because there was something else that I saw online today that I was like, oh my word. The pressure to have it all figured out by a certain age. I don't know if you can identify with that, but I definitely can.
I was just actually kind of diving into this. I was having a conversation with one of my friends. There's a guy. I was telling him about. I was like, females just have it like totally different.
Mm.
The pressures of being an adult is so high when it comes to females. And he was like, "Oh, I don't think so." And I was like, "Well, why not?" I said, "One, I said if you have a female friend that's a certain age that hasn't buried a child, first thing you people looking like, what's wrong with her?"
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
so now you already got to get over this whole thing of just with yourself, being who you are, not get over it, but just being who you are. And then people just automatically looking at you and saying something's wrong with you, like you got to be fixed. You
Yeah.
know, that'll play into your psyche as well. Then, I mean, years go on, you know what I'm saying? Like all of a sudden now you 50, 60. I mean, the responsibility, because even if you have kids, well, before I even dive into that, I said then she goes into her 40s and then now her peers have kids. You understand? So now you're not when you're when you're talking with your peers, they talking about their kids and you ain't really got much of a conversation that goes with that. So then the lights start to dwindle. So then I was like, well, where do you fit in
Mhm.
society? His pushback was, and I also agree, is once as a male, once you get a certain age, it's hard to develop friends, like new friends.
Ooh, okay.
That's and
Okay.
it's like that's two double-edged thing, that we can also talk about probably a little later. But
Mhm.
I think that's difficult too. So I think that yeah, as you get older, you know, yeah, I had a lot. So once you hit it, I was like, you know, but I had that previous conversation with my friend just like 2 days ago about the constraints that come with being a woman, and when she then all of a sudden she has grandchildren, and then she has to it's like redeveloping a whole nother family again. And
Mhm.
if you were as a guy, would you want to do that? I mean, think about how most dads are in a family. Think about they're like, oh, child, get look, an example would be it's your birthday, but your father was like, it's a trigger for me.
Mhm.
And I'm not going to, but most mothers have to. They have to make that sacrifice, or if you do the percentage of the mother and the father, most mothers make the sacrifice, and the fathers just be like, I did, like, we'll figure it out.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
Um, that's a good one. Now, I want to talk about watching younger generation navigate things we've already lived through. We are the generation that we've seen internet, Texas Instrument, all the things, right? But Jeffrey and I have spoke before about working with young people and trying to help them navigate this world that is changing. But as our elders have always said, there's nothing new under the sun. So when I see certain things, I am reminded of like my role in these young people's lives. Like maybe they don't have anybody else in their life that's directing them. So I was always brought up with whatever goes on in the house stays in the house. But sometimes these young people need to hear those experiences that you've had in order to not make the same mistakes. And I was able to look at
Also move accordingly.
yeah,
You
and
know, you ain't gonna
yeah,
stop them.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But you can stop them this weekend.
yeah, right, yeah, exactly. Had it was really great to see a young person that I worked with some years ago when we worked for the Boys and Girls Club. He graduated college in December, and I remember us having a conversation about him not doing well at a community college, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I flunked out of one. Like if that would have been 10 years prior, I wouldn't have told that story. I would have just held on to that story. But I knew that there was a reason why I went through that in order for that. Yeah, because they're looking at me like you have this college degree. You're working with us. You said that you went to the high school across the street that people are always talking trash about, and you turned out all right. Like how? What's the secret sauce? You're gonna every time you fall down, you're gonna fall down 10 times. You gotta get up 11. You just do. So,
At first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. I mean, it just so
try
happened that was
again,
like
try
during our
again.
little era in high school too.
Yes, yeah.
What did it for me is you can hide your failure, but you feel so much better telling someone your failure, and
Hmm.
then they looking at you like, "What?"
Yeah,
And realistically,
yeah,
it makes you feel good because I can actually tell you the story,
yeah.
and or look, I even like telling the story. I still failed at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that wasn't my ministry. That wasn't my
Hmm.
direction to go in. So you have to create a new path.
Yeah.
Yep.
You didn't start singing, Aaliyah, and I wasn't. I was ready to keep going. So when I even think about birthdays, that's what I reflect on too. It's just that, man, what is something that I can not only it's a gift for me to see another year, but it's also a gift for me to be able to share some wisdom with someone that's going through a similar situation or just someone that's younger than us. So um, I guess that's what I look at with birthdays now. If I can't always go out of town, maybe I can share a little piece of wisdom online.
Nah,
Jeffrey,
I want to go somewhere.
I knew it. I knew
I ain't
it.
gonna lie
I
to
was like,
you.
oh,
Yeah.
I hear it. No,
Mm-mm,
okay.
mm-mm.
It just sounded good. It just sounded
Yeah.
good. Don't believe it though. All right, because that's why we roll into the foolishness files. Foolishness files. No, no.
I told you she is off
I
key
am. I
regularly.
am. I've been listening to people that have been off key all day.
Where's your
So here we go.
sister? She is winning. She is winning because she is right. You are off key today. You are off key today.
But
But I see it didn't caught in my ear. But we're gonna have to get a little production team on that one.
we totally are.
Yeah, we
I
gotta get a
mean,
production team on
yeah,
that.
we're gonna have to come some little ditties, some little jingles, some little doodaps. We're gonna have to do it.
I guess we could do that. You remember that? Uh, yeah.
To the bone.
Right, right,
Yeah,
right.
okay.
That little boy was bad as hell,
He was
though.
bad as hell.
Yeah.
He was bad. He was worse than Dennis the Menace.
He showed me that that's what they
Okay.
mean that black kids don't be that bad when they that little. Yeah. Yeah. Like, uh-uh. Uh-uh. My mama wasn't having that. No. No. She's crazy. That's all you would keep hearing from me. She's crazy. No way. All right. Foolishness.
All right. We're gonna ping pong storytell.
You got me on these
This
animations. Oh,
podcast is
God
gonna be
Almighty.
so long. Help us land the plane a long time ago. It's okay. So, weather ruining plans, people forgetting your birthday entirely. Why didn't we have this earlier? Because I didn't think we was going to go there. Combining celebrations to save money.
That makes sense, especially over here. I mean, we are close.
So April birthdays do it, and then the April birthdays, because we are a part of a group. We cares. Shout out to We Cares.
Shout out.
Um, the other two members have April birthdays, and then Jeffrey and I have January birthdays. And the April babies are always looking at us like, "So what you doing?" And we're like,
Right, 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 right. What a child line. What a child line.
I mean that it's the beginning of the year, and if you're in Michigan, you have to renew tags, and it's always on your birthday. When I moved to other states, it went by whenever you bought those tags. But in the state of Michigan, it goes by the the
Birthday.
person. Yeah.
That used to be my birthday present. That'll be my foolishness file. That was my
Go ahead.
birthday president. Birthday president. Birthday present. My mama bought my tags every year for my birthday.
Me too.
Yeah, that was. She was like, "What you want for your birthday?" My tag.
Thanks. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So my stuff, I think it had got up to like 120, $130. So at least I knew, she's paying a little money. But when I had that old school college, them tags was like $40. It was cheap. That 85 beard, it was cheap. Yep.
Deuce. Yes. Weather ruining plans. I'm here. I mean, it's every year that I'm in Michigan. I have these big plans. I'm lying, because I am spontaneous when it comes to, especially my birthday and trips around my birthday. Sometimes I plan, sometimes I don't. I will say that not weather, but the government ruining my birthday plans. When that year it was, I went to DC, and I thought I was the Smithsonian, the African American Museum had just opened, and it was a government shutdown, so that means all their buildings were closed, so I couldn't go in. But at least I had me some busboy and poets before they changed their menu. And then I went to Charleston, and then I went to visit Jeffrey in New York. Like, I did a whole little coast to coast. I was no, yeah, I just rode the coast.
I
That
remember
birthday.
that.
That was a fun birthday. So when I not weather ruining my plans, but the government, the damn government, ruining my plans. I'm trying to think of who was president that year. I already know the person that's in there now.
uh,
hmm So
uh,
that's all I got.
you talking about the president of
No,
the
no.
institution?
Right.
So
No,
you take a hard transition, man.
no. I'm like, no,
We
no,
said
no.
storytelling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
storytelling.
yeah.
The truth. The truth. So yeah, that's when, so the weather didn't ruin my plans, but the damn government did. But I can't say that I was able to go to the museum for the first time last year, so because every other time, I think another time it was closed too. Dirty tricks.
But yeah, I got a chance to go with you. That was pretty cool.
That was a lot of fun. Lot of fun. Okay. Did you go?
I mean, I didn't really follow the prompt. I just stayed with the birthday celebration of the tag.
Okay. I was like, because I'm looking at the time, and then I was looking at where we were. I was like, no, he definitely answered that, but
I was just gonna keep going.
okay.
It's 2 o'clock and we're still going. You know, that's my song right there. That's the Isaac Brothers.
Shout out to Ron.
Yeah.
Okay. You all, it's our favorite and also yours part of the show. It's called Rapid Fire. That was great. That was great. So this is our birthday edition because in between this episode and the next, Jeffrey and I will have turned a year older.
One of us will.
By the next one? Well, okay.
Still a week after you. What are you talking about?
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
This mug is just trying to give me the next day after her. So hard. My birthday is not in a teen.
Fine.
Mine is in the 20s.
It's the week after, I know, but I was saying just how the episodes launch. But anyways. Anyways. Okay. Your best January birthday excuse.
I'm busy.
Wait a minute.
What happened?
I forgot I was supposed to have a delivery. I don't think it's coming. Don't look. I was like, what is he barking at? And I'm sure I would have gotten a what you call. Anywho, so let's see. Mine would be oh, I have plans.
Yeah, you could always say you're busy during your birthday.
Yeah.
And if somebody don't respect that, then don't hang out with them.
Mm-hmm. You give them what? The middle finger. All right.
Well, I didn't say that. You know, the president just gave somebody the middle finger.
Man, he did in Michigan.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Yeah, I was supposed to say what up though, and then haul ass on that ass, but y'all didn't do that.
You know that guy raised over $800 million. I mean $800,000.
$1,000. Folks gonna retire. I'm just saying, like, what? All because of one middle finger. Man, we ain't doing life right. We just okay. One thing you're leaving in your last year.
Not working out.
Ooh.
It's over. Those
o-
days are over.
Okay.
I gotta get up when I don't want to.
Yeah.
That's a promise to self. You
Mm.
know, everybody usually say, "Oh, I'm gonna work out more than." No, just put me to it. Every time I don't, and you know, I don't like to say I do something and then somebody call me out on it. I get real like defensive about it. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm putting it on wax. I'm gonna start working out again.
Ooh. I take that and I raise you one. And so I too need to do more stretching and all of that. But last year I left imposter syndrome.
Explain for our viewers.
Nope, it's rapid fire.
Okay, got it. I forgot what I was saying. Remember that bullet? You like, ah, okay.
That's how I was at work. They're like, "Do you want to say anything else?" No. Like, oh, it's rapid fire. Nope. One thing you're claiming this year.
Those loans will disappear.
That'll do it. That's the one. That's the one, son. That's it. Yes. That is it. That is it. That is
You know, I don't have to turn into a Drewski over here and get up and the whole thing. Dude, I don't want us to have to go viral.
that is it. That is
Lord,
it.
let's go.
Um, thing I'm claiming for this year. A remodeled bathroom.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
so adult.
I know, I
Model
know, I
bathroom.
know, I know. So if anybody's daddy is out there, that would like to
Damn, that almost sound like an ad. If anybody DD out there, they can come on. Damn. Come through. I got a 6 pack of beer.
just saying, I'm looking for the homegirl hookup, discount. That's another trigger because every time I look
Yeah.
up, like my dad could have totally did this for me.
I was about
So
to say you can't come in with the discount. They just you gotta be with, and then they'll be like, I got that for you.
yeah,
I
if you
got that.
don't know me, I joke a little too much sometimes, but sometimes
Mm,
with the joke, there's truth.
mm,
There we go. All right.
uh,
Quiet dinner or loud celebration?
a loud celebration.
Woo!
Um, I'm a 49er fan, and typically we're in the playoffs during this period of time. So, yeah, let's go to a game. Let's do that. Yep, yep. It's a loud celebration. Let's get out and about.
Oh,
I live
okay.
in a noisy city, so
Yeah.
yeah.
For myself, I'm going to say a quiet dinner. For others, I like a loud celebration because I'm going to show my tail for you. Here he is. He's lying. I don't know what's going on, but he's saying, "Can you hear me right now?"
Well, you wanted the quiet dinner, so I just wanted.
Okay, we're just gonna shimmy, 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 shimmy. Yeah, yes, a little quiet dinner. It's giving insecure.
Mm. Do it have uh, do it have a candle or a electric candle light?
Give it to me real. I want to be Joan of Arc in my former life.
That's a lighter. That ain't no damn candle. So I guess you just gonna keep it. You just gonna keep it gully, huh?
Yes, yes, right. Who's aging better this year? No dodging.
Ronnika, hands down. And the reason why I can say that is, look, I've known you forever, and you've known me forever.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't see not one gray streak on you. And one can say, "Oh yeah, da da da," but I know that you can see it on me. So I'm just gonna say that one is aging a little better.
Is it there?
Oh, here we go. All right, all right, all right. Now, as had my whole beard back here, child, please, let's keep
Okay.
on moving.
All right. That was, thanks you all. That was rapid fire.
You know, people be trying to, well, please, if we can't see it and say, you see that? Then we didn't see it, okay? and believe me, I haven't been in a crowd and they said, "Oh, you see that?" When they see you, so okay. I've been in a crowd when you look at somebody and be like, "You see that?" You be like, "I don't want to see it."
Oh.
Oh, you're in good hands.
With Allstate.
Mhm.
I do want to take this time as we are concluding this episode to share um our one intention, since we talk about we have a birthday coming up for the both of us, that is a week apart. So if you just lean into that. I do want to encourage you all that we're not the only one with January birthdays. So if you all have, especially if you're in the Midwest, I know you have some good January birthdays because they can go either
I
way.
had a couple. I had a couple shout outs too since it's
Let's
January.
go. Let's
The
go.
first one, shout out Martin Luther King.
Woo!
What are we talking about here? You know, it's Martin Luther King.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
you can
yeah.
get a whole holiday. A
Uh-huh.
whole holiday. You
Yes,
know,
a
like
party
no
holiday.
play with his birthday. You know,
Yes, 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 yes.
actually, Martin Luther King probably was the first like non-family member birthday I knew. Like he was the first because you it was around my grandma's birthday, so you kind of remember that. But then you got like that Monday off, but it was like a different day. Like his birthday is the 15th, but you could get the 19th off, like we getting this year. You know what I'm saying? So his birthday, I remember. You know,
I thought that Martin Luther King was actually a family member because, back then everybody had Martin Luther King's picture on a wall. And I was like, dang, is that one of Grandpa John's brothers? Because there's one
really?
photo that that my granddad is looking just like MLK. So I just thought to myself, oh my gosh, we are related to MLK. And then on top of that, my birthday is only a few days after his.
So you think you blessed?
I really think I was like, this whole family is just full of scholars. It's just full of just change agents. It's just great. I thought that I was really, related to Martin Luther King. Martin Luther to the King. Is that what he
Right,
said?
right. Martin Luther to the you. Is no way you met Martin Luther the King. Not Martin Luther King. Martin Luther
Luther the
King
King.
Jr., not Martin Luther the King.
Oh, you ain't never met Martin Luther the King.
Then another shout out birthday to my caregiver, to my grandmother. My grandmother would have been 101 years old.
Wow.
Crazy that somebody was 101 years old and they reared me. You know what I mean? Like that is crazy.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
They raised me. You know what I'm saying? And they'd have been 101 this year. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last birthday shout out is you can't forget her. First Lady of the United States, Michelle Obama. You know, no disrespect to anybody else before or after, but
She's ours.
we call her Queen Michelle.
Yes.
Shout out to her birthday.
Yes.
So that's my 3 birthday shout outs.
I love that. I talked earlier that my grandmother's birthday is the day before mine, and she would have been 105.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
That's crazy.
So yeah, it'll be 30 years that she's been gone this year.
Wow.
30. But yeah, so I think about her, especially around this time of the year. Think about her often, but especially this time, because for a very long time, I used to wish her happy birthday, and I thought that she was a year younger than she actually was, and she never corrected me. So I found out when she died that she was actually a year older. I was like, why didn't she ever correct me?
She wasn't trying to be that old.
She
You know
wasn't.
how women is, they like,
She
she's
wasn't.
like, child, she don't even know. Don't worry about
No,
it.
just let her. Just let her.
Or
Let
she was
her die.
behind your back saying you was slow. I don't know.
And that
You know,
child's little
child,
touch.
pride and joy is
Yeah.
slow.
And on that note, where can the people find you?
They find you can find me on Facebook, Jeffrey Jeffrey, Booker Booker, or preferably you can find me on Instagram or any of your social media platforms at Mr. Fantastic World at MrFantastic World WORLD. Thank you.
Off the chain.
Hey.
I'm Ronika. You can find me on Instagram. I'm Ronika Ronnika.Williams on Instagram, and my first and last name on Facebook. I'm also the same name on Threads, which I am very active on Threads,
Okay,
and
Fred.
um, Threads. So you may be watching us on YouTube, or you could be listening to us on your favorite site wherever you stream your podcast. But if you want to see our facial expressions and see me spin around in the chair that almost tips over my mic, go on YouTube as Please Do Tell Podcast. We are on YouTube. You can watch us there. Or if you're feeling like riding and listening to us, we're on Apple, Spotify, wherever. But we want you to totally engage with us. So when you leave comments, we actually respond. Can you believe it? We actually respond. We actually respond. So be sure to tell a homie to
I
tell
gotta
another
catch
homie.
up.
Yeah, you do.
I have missed a few
It's okay.
last week, but I got y'all. I got
Yeah, I be trying to, hang in there, but just share. Be share bears because we love to hear your stories. So, you all, thank you. When we record again, we will be ushering in Jeffrey's birthday, which will be, I'm sure, another time because this one was off the chain. If this was
mm,
happy birthday to me, happy birthday. Happy mother plucking birthday to me. Okay, y'all. Until
happy birthday.
birthday. It's your birthday, girl. It's your birthday. It's your birthday, girl. Since Jeffrey said I've been off key all night, I'ma get it right tonight. All right, y'all. Have a great one. We will see you next. Okay, we will see you next week. Hello.